Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hey, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Wednesday's Weigh Day. Hope everybody had a good weigh-in. Hello, Mary, Tabitha. Hello, everybody. Miss Karen, Desiree. Hello, Sally. Howdy. Hello. All right. That's right, Charles. Our vibe determines our tribe determines our vibe. That's howdy. We're going to get started. We're going to keep it short today. Probably be about a 30-minute session. Want to make sure that we keep everybody moving forward in a positive way. Life is short. Make the best of it. Christine Freeman, down 5 pounds. Congratulations, Christine. Outstanding job. Sarah's got a beautiful, beautiful scenery walking in the national park. Good to have Patricia back. Hello, Patricia. Mary's killing it with a 20-hour fast. Look at all of this cumulative body of Christ, this cumulative work we're all doing. If Mary feels better, I feel better. Because really, we're one body. So I celebrate with you today, Mary. Good job. Tabitha doing 4 wows in a row. Wow. Patricia Hurt, that's what it's all about. Went on vacation, only gained 2.8, but down 3 since she come back. Just living the life. I love it. All right, we're going to get started. My name's Travis. Lost over 100 pounds. Come off all prescription medications. Programs changed my life. And I'm a part of this family called the Shibboleth family, where we've all self-reported losing millions of pounds and millions of inches, and we're just going to keep trying to conform to the image of Christ, live with daily self-discipline, use this powerful weight loss program, these tools. We're just going to keep doing that. We've got free community members, we've got lifetime members, and we've got partners. I want to thank our lifetime members and our partners for keeping us going, believing in our mission, being a special part of it, literally saving lives. Thank you all for what you do. We're still praying for partners. We need partners to be able to continue to sustain ourselves at the levels that we currently do, and hopefully even a better level in the future. No new partners. Pray about it. I hope we will find some new partners. Thank you to all of our existing partners. Weekly weight loss, 402 pounds for the week, self-reported. And yesterday's weight loss from our Shibboleth family was 105 pounds lost. Great job. 4 10-pound badges, Monica Green, Christy Sorrells, James Murphy, Meg Dunn, great job. 25-pound badge, Elizabeth Gornell, hope I'm pronouncing that right. And Leslie Roth just lost her first 10% of her body weight. 6 fast track badges, I'd like to see that go up. How about a big round of applause for Sally Clock, who earned her Lady of Discipline badge for consistent journaling. And then we had Dawn Huey and Angel Lane earned their self-mastery badge. Great job, everybody. Fantastic to see so many people working hard, and I hope enjoying it, enjoying their life more, feeling better, more energy, better quality of life. So this is a supplemental session to our fast track videos. Please watch the fast track videos, take the test, pass the test, earn your fast track badge. Those members that have earned the fast track badge, they perform so much better than those that don't bother to do that. So 2, when we're in these live sessions, you're going to see clients ask me questions that might perplex you or confuse you if you haven't been through fast track. You have to understand the role of insulin as it relates to body fat loss or body fat gain. And you have to understand how to negate that with food combining. Everything you need comes from your local grocery store, but I need you to earn that fast track badge. That will allow me to personalize your situation much better in these Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. classes. With that said, are there any questions for me? Hello, Nicole. Hey, everybody. And if you are a little shy, you can ask your question anonymously with the Q&A button. And then I'll try to remember not to call you by your name. That's a habit of mine. I love call people by their name. Let them know that we know them, we care about them. But if you want to be anonymous and just ask your question anonymously, the Q&A. How can we help you today? Bulletproof Shield questions, meal idea questions, insulin questions, exercise questions. What can we do to help? Sally, I'm curious if you know why my veins in my legs become more prominent with the more weight I lose. Well, you're losing subcutaneous fat. So it's the fat that covers the muscle, the ligaments, the tendons, the vascularity. So anyone losing body fat, subcutaneous body fat, they're going to see their vascularity much more pronounced. You're just losing subcutaneous fat. Darla, good morning. Half a bottle of Happy Juice and cleaning out closets. Good to hear that. I've had my Happy Juice this morning. So still feeling good. It hasn't wore off yet. Hello, Alice. Does it undo my 16-hour fast to eat more protein at dinner time than I'm supposed to? Sometimes I feel like I need more. It does not affect your 16-hour fast. As long as you're not eating protein during your non-eating window, the last meal that you had with protein is not affecting your proceeding fast, if that's the question. Will I get enough prebiotics and probiotics and Delta or Omni? Yes, if you're in good shape. So if you've underwent a round of antibiotics in the recent history, then I would recommend that you get the probiotic restore and go through a round of that just to restore the good bacteria. But otherwise, if you haven't been through some sort of a recent sickness or illness and have a depleted immune system, the probiotics in Delta and Omni should be fine if you're taking it consistently. Are there by scriptures you run to when you have a weak moment and want to graze? Yes, the whole book. So Google self-discipline, open Bible, self-discipline. That's my favorite thing to do when I'm struggling with my willpower and my discipline. Of course, your vision tracker, I hope that you keep that close to you so that you can refer to that. Your weekly timing chart has scriptures in it. I don't know if you've used that, but if you hover over the different days, you'll see scripture reference, unless you've turned that off. Some people don't want the scriptures, so they turn that feature off. But if you hover over your weekly timing chart, there's some recommended scriptures that's chosen randomly based upon the type of day you had. But Googling self-discipline, open Bible, you'll find tons of great verses, endless ones on self-discipline. What supplements will we need for the Magnificent 7 Challenge so I can order them? The Magnificent 7 Challenge is going to focus on faith, whole food nutrition, supplementation, and exercise. So what I'll recommend, not mandatory, but what I'll recommend is Metabolic Nutrition System Delta, Catalyst, and Spark. Yeah, if we go, I'll show you that real quick. Let me pull up this dummy account. I've got some pictures in my account with most of my clothes off, so I don't want to offend anybody. Let me log into my other account. Weekly timing. So if I hover over here, it says 1 Corinthians, all things are lawful unto me, but not all things are expedient. All things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the power of any. Ye are of God, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than he that's in the world. But I keep under my body and bring it under subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway. And it goes on from there. Endless scripts based upon the type days you've been having. So as that account had question marks in it, it's it knows that person is needing help with discipline. So that's why that was the tone of those scripts. Is Happy Juice allowed on a line and short day since it is plant-based? And if so, does it fall into one of the tiers? I know I can't tolerate the taste unless I mix it. You can have it on a line or short day because it's almost 0 calories. So it's not an issue because there's almost nothing in it other than those plant alkaloids that are, for the most part, non-analgesic. So not analgesic, but I've lost my brain. Rapid fire allergy, non-allergenic. So not that everybody, you need to talk to your doctor. We've already had 3 people upset over Happy Juice, and none of them took my advice and run that by their doctor. So I always run that by your doctor. But yeah, Sarah, where you need to put that on line and shark days is in one of the supplemental tiers. Just think of it as a supplemental thing. Not ideal, but if you need it, just like if you need Spark on a line or shark day, you're probably going to be fine. Now, if you're having line and shark days and you're still experiencing gastrointestinal distress, then you need to go on and eliminate any plant alkaloids. You need to eliminate tier 2, tier 3, and just stick with tier 1 if you're really going through a food elimination protocol. Betty says, God gave me this today. God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. Amen. How about that for a component on the Bulletproof Shield? Let God be your portion. Good one, Betty. Where can I buy Spark? Joni, thank you. www.blowtorchfat.com. www.blowtorchfat.com. Spark is excellent. I drink it every day, have for 20 plus years. It's excellent for mental clarity, mental focus, and energy, especially when you're going through a calorie deficit. Nicole, would you tell the world that? Thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. I've been checked out for a little while, and I'm sure you have explained Happy Juice. My question is, where can I find it? It's in a new feature on the website, Alice, called the Easter eggs. Not really a part of our program, but little bonus tidbits of information that might be coming into fashion or fad that I explain. Happy Juice is one of the things Sasha and I have been using for quite some time to great impact. We just can't, we're becoming enslaved by it. So at some point we'll have to set ourselves free for a few days and rebuild our lack of tolerance to it. It's just a beautiful product for some people, but you need to know all the facts. There are pros and there are cons, and I'm going to ask Joni to give you the link to that. But Alice, to get in, you have to use a password, lowercase joy, J-O-Y, lowercase joy, J-O-Y. And if, Joni, you don't mind, thank you so much providing Alice the links. I'm sorry, Darla. Yeah, it has coconut cream in Happy Juice, and it has pineapple juice. The reason for that is to make it bioavailable. Without the coconut cream and without the pineapple juice, it wouldn't be as bioavailable. Here's a good tidbit. If you want to make it more bioavailable, add vitamin C, extra vitamin C to it, and L-theanine. L-theanine will make it more potent if you want it to be more potent. L-theanine and vitamin C make kratom much more potent. It ups its potency. You'll find out with Happy Juice, if you're active, it makes you more active, makes you more alert. If you're sedentary, it makes you sleepy. So it's a very live, active plant that provides you what you need, in my estimation. I can take it at night if I'm still and I go to sleep. If I'm about to go work out, I'm more alert. So that plant is a living plant. It knows what you need. It's a beautiful. I bought a case of Happy Juice and I'm afraid to take it. Well, just a tablespoon to start. Yeah, try that. Tress, I hope you'll be 80 years young. I hope that you've run that by your doctor, and you don't need to take it if you have any underlying heart issues. Definitely just start with a tablespoon. Pour you out, shake it up good. Pour you out a tablespoon if that's okay with your doctor. And that will begin to assess your tolerance. Safety first. Sarah says, I'm one of the lucky souls, and 10 to 15 milliliters of Happy Juice and amazing results with no side effects. Fantastic. I feel like so far I've seen that it can affect people. I'm not saying this holds true always. It can affect people who are either they deal with depression and they deal with anxiety. Some people it helps, and some people it hinders because it upsets the way they think. See, I like that. That's why I call it happy. So it's not a placebo effect. So you definitely experience a heightened sense about things, and that can freak some people out. And then when they get freaked out, then it's a downhill spiral. So yeah, it does work. It's psychoactive. So you have to be careful of that if you've dealt with anxiety issues. Teresa and Chris, good result, outstanding. Exactly, Andy. The plant actually, Andy says I felt too good. Exactly why Sasha and I love it. You actually are feeling like you're supposed to. That's the thing. See, it puts your body it puts your mind and your physicality in the state it should be. All the time. And that's another reason, in my estimation, why it has some addictive properties is when it wears off, you don't feel as good anymore. But you have to be careful with it. You certainly need to plan going through withdrawals about 3-4 days a month, just so that you can not be enslaved by that product. That's why I did a 2-hour video, and that's why. Just wondering what everyone is mixing Happy Juice with. My wife does it straight from the bottle. She prefers that, makes it more potent. I prefer to mix it with sparkling ice, and my favorite flavor is the pineapple coconut sparkling ice. Can you take 2 doses per day of Happy Juice? Shanda, ask your doctor first. I take many servings. So in the bottle, there are 2 servings. I shouldn't take more than a bottle a day. I can take anywhere from 3 to 4 bottles. Don't do as I do, do as I say. But what happens, you build up a tolerance and you keep chasing that. So it's time for me to take 3 or 4 days off, and you go through withdrawals that are akin to caffeine withdrawals. But always check with your physician. If we're going to be right and do things right, then you should not take more than 1 bottle in a day. Yes, Karen, that's one response, more lightheartedness, more patient with people. Yeah, that's one of the benefits that some people experience. Sorry, Andy. Yeah, it's not the best tasting thing. Sorry. 1 bottle is 2 servings. That's correct. 1 bottle is 2 servings. Yep. Sasha does a half a bottle, and then about lunchtime in the morning, about a half a bottle at lunchtime, and then if she's really stressed out, she takes another bottle throughout the day. I'm a larger person, so I tend to do it 2 servings at one time. But we don't advise that. I'm just telling you what I do. Anybody else? Sorry about that, darling. Yeah, I'm sorry that you don't like sparkling ice. Maybe you'll find something that you. It's very sweet. Anybody else? Any other questions? Straight. That's what Sasha says. Just do it straight. Get it out of the way. Toughen up. Sasha does it straight. I didn't know. Sasha just pined in and corrected me. She is using a little sparkling ice. But I think, babe, most of the time you just shoot it. Yeah, we found one that's so strong that we're not even going to talk about it. It's ridiculously priced, but there's one, it's the worst tasting thing I've ever had in my life. It's got all the alkaloids in it. Sasha can handle it, but boy, I cannot stand to taste it. It's another one that we found that's not corrupted, but it's like $25 for a little bottle. I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. That's why we both just going to stick with our Happy Juice, but I think that other one was even more potent, a little too potent for me, to be honest. And the taste was off. Felt like I was taking narcotics on the other one. We're not even going to tell you what it is. I do that for meanness. Just to let you know, be careful with some of these products out there. Happy Juice is the one that we found the best balance with. We've tried many different ones now that had all the alkaloids. That's why you need to watch the video. Don't be getting it from the convenience store. They've stripped all of the important alkaloids from it, and it makes it dangerous. Anybody else? We got about 5 or 10 more minutes before I have to go. If I'm in weight loss and need to eat a category 4 for dinner, how's the best way to incorporate that for weight loss? By itself, 4 to 6 ounces of steak, 4 to 6 ounces of chicken wings, any category 4, 2 to 3 eggs, whole eggs. So your category 4 can be had by itself or with a category 2. Andy, don't forget to follow your combinations. Andy, do you know where to find your combination chart, please? Have a good one, Patricia. Been missing. Glad that you're back. Category 4 is best had by itself or with a category 2 or surf and turf, as long as you can control your overall portion. Yeah, Andy, I don't know where you might have picked that up. It wasn't from me, I hope. Category 4s are excellent for weight loss. They're superb. So if you pick that up from me, I may have misspoken somewhere. Category 4s are amazing for weight, as long as you don't eat a category 3 or 5 with it. How can I tell if a product is okay to take if it is not on the food list? Is there a formula? Yes, we have a formula for everything. We have given those out in the past, and it has backfired on us. We don't give those formulas out any longer. But what we do is have an amazing team. Tressa, are you familiar with the Shibboleth We Fixed It group? Okay, so Joni, could you give Tressa the We Fixed It group? So in the We Fixed It group, Tressa, members get to post the picture of their product, the nutrition label, and the front of the product. And then our team comes along and tells you if it's approved, not approved, or how to use it, and how to use it. So let's do that. Now, I could teach formulas here, but what happens is people, they hear it differently, and then they do the math wrong, and then they tell people that things are approved that aren't approved, and that really messes our whole family up. So let's stick with the We Fixed It group, please. That's what you pay us for. Well, some people, it's what you should be paying for, and that's what we provide. How about that? Amen, Teresa? Amen. Anybody else? Can I go over the 5 and 2 rule? Okay, Stephanie, the condiment rule. There's good, better, and best rules with everything we do. Good means acceptable. Best means best for weight loss. Your acceptable condiment rule is anything 50 calories or less can be used as a condiment. Total per meal episode. We don't add condiments to meal replacements. We don't add condiments to beverages other than 0-calorie ones. If we're talking about a meal, something you chew on that's approved, you can have up to 50 calories of anything on that meal total. A better rule is the 5, 2, and few rule. When you're shopping for condiments and you want to know if you could have this particular dip or whatever as a condiment, salad dressing, 5, 2, and few, 5 grams of sugar or less, 2 grams of fat or less, and use just a little. 5 grams of sugar or less, 2 grams of fat or less, and don't use much. The best condiment rule is 0 calories. We want to stay away from beverage calories, and we want to stay away from condiment calories. They add up, and we don't want to lose out on the efficiency of our result. But you want to throw a little corn on a grilled chicken salad. So if you keep the corn 50 or less, you throw that on there. Don't have to use a full portion. Do you know when last night's class will be posted? I was going to rewatch. I don't. I could find out for you. Maybe Joni could check. Our team's working hard for you. I think Lara's probably working on that. Maybe Joni could reach out to her and ask. I'm surprised it isn't already in there. She's pretty quick. Anybody else? Thanks, Joni. You're welcome. Any other? Got time for 1 or 2 more, and then I got to go. Sorry, I got to go today. Everybody get something out of today. Pick up something useful. I'm going to quit harping on y'all about journaling. The more I harp on it, the more the statistic goes downward. We have less people journaling today statistically than we did a year ago. It's I've never harped on it more, so I'm beginning to think that if I try to get y'all to do it, you're not going to do it. So maybe I should tell y'all, don't journal. Stop it. Don't ever journal. You better not. Thank you, Angela. God bless you. Good to have you in class today. Thank you, Chris. You spare the rod, you spoil the child, right, Nicole? Okay. Just know that y'all are loved, and we appreciate you, and we want to help you. Reach out to us if you're in need. Don't be shy about reaching out for help. True. And the wounds of a friend are faithful, but the kisses of an enemy deceitful. Way to go. Shauna actually journaled her hog trough day. That's what I'm talking about. That's how we learn. And that's how we get better. All right, y'all. Love you in the Lord. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We'll see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. And then tomorrow night, if you're in group 1 or 2, we have our makeup classes at 7 and 8:15. We love you too, Angela. All right. Bye, everybody.